Yesterday, I talked to you about persecution, suffering, and how we as Christians should handle that. That's particularly difficult to sort of step into theoretically in the West because we live such comfortable lives. We live such comfortable existences. And I have been recently looking more into something I have long known about and have even preached about, and that is the persecution of Christians in places like Nigeria. Now, it's very telling to me. It's very telling to me that in today's sort of back and forth, the political landscape being so charged and so divisive and so divided, you look at all these headlines and they all say the same thing. Basically, they're calling into question now that Trump has acknowledged the violence against Christians in Nigeria. The news outlets are thinking it's worthy of saying something, but not in the effort to spread more awareness about this mass genocide of Christians, but rather to call into question whether it's even happening. And so I had somebody in my comments the other day on my regular Facebook page questioning whether or not this was legitimate. I've been mentioning this from the pulpit for years, and I recall once in particular saying, talking about faith, and if our faith doesn't work, if our theology doesn't work in Nigeria, then our theology doesn't work. And I was speaking about the sort of lens through which we see sort of prosperity and blessing and abundance, and that is all nice and good to think about. But when you put it against the backdrop of the worldwide plight of Christendom and Christianity, you see that not everybody has it as easy as Christians in the West do, and particularly some places in Africa, very dangerous to openly practice your faith in Jesus. And so I just wanted to sort of come back on the idea of trials and suffering, and ratchet that up a little bit and say, there are places in the world where it is so much harder, and they deal with this to such greater degree that we need to be praying for our brothers and sisters in Christ in these places in the world where it's not okay to be a Christian, and we need to be spreading awareness of this so others can be praying about it. It's crazy to me that people are are tending to believe that this isn't even real. And the only reason they're calling it into question is because outlets are calling it into question. And the only reason they're doing it is because Trump said it. And that's where we're at in today's divided world. Pray for our brothers and sisters in Nigeria and other places in the world where they're being persecuted.